Right, we are today with Fabian. We're gonna record a little video that shows how the day of preparation and tattooing looks like with client. Fabian had lots of tattoos done by me previously. Probably we started like 2012,
Yeah.
2012,
I think it was
13.
exactly 2012.
And you started with design because I remember you brought that werewolf picture, and then we started doing like all the personal life stories and like lots of tattoos dedicated to family and stuff, and you end up with tattoos what follows like your favorite like games and cartoons and stuff like that, stories. And we've got a fantastic back piece which is a cover up. We finished it literally last year, and now we're starting legs, which is dedicated to
Dragonball Z.
Dragon Ball. Yeah, and we already did 2 pieces on the leg. Actually 3, because we did one of those anime style tattoos a few years ago on the other leg as well. So
Which I might carry on as a
yeah,
stage,
yeah. So then you will be fully covered completely. Yeah. So we've got. Can you show the back piece, please?
Yeah.
How far we did it last time? So we've got this Ink and Mayan Aztec style tattoo, which is black and grey with a mix of color. Color was used there just to make cover up more effective, but it actually really works well with the design. And this is all like an effect of the stonework on the upper body, a little bit of the stonework, and then colorful design. Looks like a carving from Mayans and Aztecs. And what we have on the front, we have some chest designs as well, done a few years ago. There are some bits of the tattoo that we still need to finish in some corners of the shoulders. But yeah, so far so good. And we're doing another one, but sometimes we're going something upper body, we're doing something on the lower parts. We're just jumping every single time to different body areas. Not much space left on this body.
Well, I was thinking we're going to do here as well, right?
Yeah. But then obviously as a cover up, not sure if that's gonna be easy job here.
Unless we laser it a bit.
Yeah, unless you're gonna do some lasering. Yeah, we just have to see. We just have to try. And now let's go outside. Let's take pictures for Fabian with this nice, beautiful lens. Yeah, we will start with cutting this down so we can eventually print few more sizes. And obviously this tattoo original design is got lots of pink colors. Are we going for pink colors or black and grey?
No, black and grey, but
some pink accents. Yeah.
Like pink outlines to make it.
Yeah, we will have to.
That's what I think. What do you think? You've seen the image that I sent you. Do you think,
yeah, I mean,
do you think if we did it in colour would look better?
Original image looks good in pink, but your other tattoos have mostly black and grey, just color accents. So I think the same concept. Let's go with black and grey design and just keep the colored accents like this, energy balls and stuff like that. Because yeah, that fits perfectly into the gap. So I will say the size I printed should be good, and yeah, because you see part of this body is cropped.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be cropped exactly how we've got the gap with your other tattoos.
Cool.
So the essence is that obviously we need to shave your leg, and there we go.
Cool.
Right. Try to join legs, both heels together. So just as like okay, that just like one foot gap. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure it's not over saturated with this solution. And just try to hold this one a bit up. So let's see. What's this guy is called from that anime?
It's called Kid Buu.
Kid Buu.
He has different transformations, so...
Oh, you can change shapes.
Yes. So when he becomes this one, he's like the strongest. He becomes Kid Buu, but before he's just Buu. Or Majin Buu. That's why he has an M on the...
Right, so
it's called Majin Buu, basically.
So, right, so different appearances, they have different like symbols on the body.
Yeah.
So how many personas he can have in total?
Oh, he has loads because he has a power where he can absorb people, and when he absorbs them, he absorbs their power, and he becomes to look like them and take their powers. So
Right, okay.
yeah, so like he absorbs.
He's a good guy or bad guy in
No,
it?
he's a bad guy.
Bad guy.
He's a villain. But he absorbs these two
Yeah, yeah.
at one point. But they want he absorbs their sons. Sorry, he absorbs their sons and becomes and takes their powers, and then these two end up doing this thing called fuse, where they become one.
Right. Okay. To
To
him.
fight him because he's absorbed everyone.
So in the end of the is a series like that is finished, or they have like never ending new episodes?
No,
Is there like a good guy winner or bad guy winner? What's the kind of like story with all
So the
this?
story is this one here, Goku.
Yeah.
The story is mainly about him. So it starts with him being a kid and growing up, always training, always trying to become stronger.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I can see his place very nice with a location of his face. Look into mirror now to see for yourself how you see it. So now important part of the design. We've got like a palette of different pink colors because we're gonna be using pink and some hints of purples.
See, his aura's like the bubblegum pink, but then the eyes are a bit more red.
Yeah, it's more like red accent.
like
Yeah,
reddy
yeah.
pink.
But obviously all his body is pink,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it like
Black and white,
Black and white.
Shade.
Because other way it would be too much pink color on the stuff.
no,
yeah.
I agree.
Right. Do you think you're gonna be watching TV when we get tattoo, or do you wanna just lay down and just stay on the phone? Because I need your leg in this side, so I'll bring my station.
What's on the
So the problem is, like, if you lay down, obviously you're gonna be looking up at the TV, so I need to find an angle. So you're gonna.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me.
So obviously I can shift the bed all around in here. So I need your leg. Try to slide down. So I need your leg. Yeah, like just like there. So I can give you some pillows if you want. And you
okay,
see, like, look at the TV now.
Yeah.
See, like, you're gonna feel this in here, in this part of the neck, looking up on the TV. So obviously I could put you a little bit higher, but in the end of the day I need to sit on the right height.
Just do it whatever's best for you.
So
We
yeah.
do it for whatever's best for you.
Okay, okay, that should. Quick coffee break, 2 sugars for you.
Please, yeah,
Two
no,
sugars,
thank you.
Right. Fabian, you have to teach me something in Colombian language. I just want to learn first phrase in Colombian.
Go on.
Something nice, something welcoming, like don't want to learn a swear.
Well,
or something.
Colombian is just Spanish.
Oh, it's pretty much everything Spanish.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, it's
Spanish.
no modifications to
It's
it. Like,
slang.
like American and English have differences in Colombian.
Yeah, there's slang, but it's just pretty much Spanish. Like, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Alright, so
¿Qué
that's...
pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Is like, what's happening?
Yeah.
¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿Cuántos años tienes? Is how old are you?
If you will have a movie to watch on the day off and there's a Spanish film, would you set it to English language or set it on Spanish?
No, English.
English, So you believe most of your life in England, yeah? So.
Yeah. I mean, I was born there. Came over here when I was 7. When I came here, I could only speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But it was that the same as you, right?
So you were sent to schools pretty much not knowing language, so it was around the English kids.
Yeah. I remember because I
Imagine
couldn't speak English.
What kind of feeling is for the, like, obviously when I came over to England from Poland, I thought I know English until somebody said the full sentence and it all sounded like it stick together every single word. I couldn't filter out a single word out of the sentence, and I said, what the hell I've done? You know, like, I came over here thinking I know English and I was
You don't know,
shocking the system.
Yeah, no, with me, I picked it up quick though, but like some of my friends from school.
Oh, I didn't put sugar in it. 1 second.
Oh,
You said.
cheers.
So yeah, there's, do you still have any of your old friends from the school times?
Yeah, I actually just seen one of them then on the way here.
Yeah.
I seen him. I quickly grabbed a coffee from McDonald's and I've not seen him in years. I've not seen him. Like 8 years I've not seen him.
Yeah.
I just seen him, I was saying hi, but when I first, some of my friends that I've made at the primary school, they used to say like, oh, I remember when you first came here, a little like Colombian kid didn't know any English.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I did your tattoo first time, that was back in the Middleton Tattoo Studio, yeah?
Yeah,
Middleton,
that's when I first met you in Middleton Tattoo Studio, yeah.
And you had, you was working in casino at the time,
yeah.
I think,
Yeah. Well, I was working in casinos, getting out and doing the furniture.
Yeah.
I was doing side business, side businesses and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where we met, and I didn't even think I'd get a sleeve. I remember coming to you thinking I'd just get this because my twins were being born.
I think with some of my clients, when we get so excited about making meaningful tattoos, we easily like get carried away that there's so many other meanings that can be added. People start having sleeves, not planning a sleeve, but just getting excited about every single meaning of it, you know, like, and people say, oh, I visited you just for shoulder blade tattoo and I've got a full back piece, you know, like, I get that comment a lot, but then I never like told them to do a back piece. It's just,
no.
It's just
the reason why I stuck with you, Tommy, to be honest, is because I've been to a few tattooists before you. Not only are you the best in the design, but for me, it was that you gave advice, and when I first came, you weren't just wanting to tattoo everything.
Yeah.
You took time to, honestly, this is just me being honest, you would take time to really speak to me and like make sure that's what you want and speak about the design for about an hour before we even did it. Whereas any other tattoo artist
still do our free consultations for everybody.
That's what I'm saying, but every other tattooist that I would do, they'd just be like, yeah, come on now. And they just wanted the money.
Let's not waste time.
They just wanted it. And even if the tattoo wasn't the best, if it didn't really fit with anything, that's why all the ones I had before you, I've had covered. I regretted them all.
Yeah.
So I think you should always plan before a tattoo and really speak to the clients.
Yeah, because in lots of tattoo studios, you don't even have a chance to speak in the tattoo artist. You speak a reception desk, and then you're hoping they will pass a right message to a tattoo artist. Then you have an appointment with the tattoo artist, and he's got no clue what you spoke with the desk before. So if it's a session that you have an artist, if you have no contact with an artist, that's already bad start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you need to build that with any client. I think in any business, you need to build that kind of getting to know them and know what they like and what they're about.
And then it's like honesty as well, saying to people like I said, don't do it. That's bad choice. And some people listen, some people don't listen. Some people go to another tattoo artist who don't care and they will do it. They come back to me telling, can you do something with that? I understand now why you said it was bad choice.
And obviously you've got the experience and you probably met so many people that regret things that, you know. That's another thing that you said where you gave me advice to not get things. Yeah. I remember you even said about the neck. You said, are you sure you want it? But the reason why I did it is because I knew I would always work for myself. But your reasoning was sure. You said, you know, what if you get a job somewhere, you have a business meeting, and they judge you, because people do judge. So you were right. You were right in what you were saying. Only I still went ahead with it because I knew I would work for myself and I wouldn't.
Do you see, like, obviously with people judging quickly, do you still get any kind of like judgment because you mentioned you're like half Colombian? And do
all the time, Tommy. The first time, it does get a bit annoying. It's a bit people straight away think of cocaine and Pablo Escobar and shit. I mean, I don't mind, but my dad doesn't like it. My dad hates that people just think of Colombia for this. But judge for that. I don't think that people judge tattoos anymore like they used to, though. Like I think
it still happens. Yeah, but I do get clients who are in their like 60s and they said, all my life I couldn't have tattoos even if I always liked them because people was telling me that tattoo is bad, you shouldn't have a bad choice for you. So I was listening to those people's advices and I never was doing what I want. And now they say like, I'm nearly retired, I don't want nobody to talk to me what I should do or what I shouldn't. I said, I'm going for a tattoo. I've got like few nice clients who just go for like full back piece. And they are plus 60.
Ah, no way. Okay.
Full back piece, full sleeves, like, and then it's like, it's just like people have kind of that moment where they like reinvent themselves and.
I get that. It's like, but I've never really cared what other people think. I just do what I like.
Yeah, I felt that when I was in Poland, the judgment, the putting opinions on your life, on your choices, that you have to comply with the society norms that much, that you cannot be yourself.
Yeah.
And in Poland, definitely that is stronger than here in England.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, way stronger. But you see that is now people start
Modernising.
breaking out of these chains, and
Yeah.
definitely different now. But yeah, that's what I was thinking always when you said like in Colombian. I will say like so many people will say like, well, probably you must have a contact with Pablo Escobar. Or
Yeah. I mean, I got it the other day, only the other day when I mentioned it in the gym to someone, and that's exactly what they said. Oh, Pablo Escobar and all this. It's because it's Colombia is
what
really...
type of stuff you use for the pre-workout?
Yeah. People only know Colombia for these reasons. I think it's not their fault. It's because Colombia is only spoken about in culture, in programs like Netflix, when it's a program to do with cocaine. So it's not their fault. It's just that that's what it's known for.
It's very labelled.
Yeah, it's labelled that way, and
Little video and then a few little pictures.